Hello everyone, good evening, welcome back to .hack Quarantine! We are here to read some news and some email and probably stuff on the message board. Last time, we fought Tarvos, the 7th phase of the wave, Tarvos the Avenger, who we fought immediately after fighting Kubia, who we also fought immediately after fighting Maka the Temptress. So the game is just throwing bosses at us left and right. However, taking a brief break from those major bosses to do other stuff. So, news first. The world is kind of going to hell, especially anything connected to the internet. Bike deliveries again. The same bike delivery companies that initially gained popularity during the first phone service interruptions are gaining popularity once again, as phone service continues to fluctuate between stability and instability. Business owners are skeptical this boom will last, having experienced the previous surge and subsequent drop in business. So, people are still functioning, kind of, without phones or internet. Game coma. Look at this, it's making it into the news. Imagine seeing something that was occurring, like maybe a weird rumor or something about a video game, like World of Warcraft or something, but like suddenly seeing it in mainstream news, seeing this pop up on like Yahoo News or CNN or something. I don't know. It just I like watching this sort of stuff. I love watching how the culture kind of responds to a lot of the stuff. Anyway, some players have fallen into comas and been hospitalized after playing online games. The victims experienced extremely low blood pressure and heart rates, leaving them in critical condition. According to the director of one hospital, the cause of the comatose state remains unknown, and because of this, it is difficult to find a cure for their state. It is widely believed that the online game that caused this is The World, but there is as yet no proof. The CC Corporation has declined to comment. Yeah, and then there's been more. It's been hinted at and stuff, but it's becoming a bigger deal. At crisis linked to terrorism, yeah. So we think we're on the brink of another big network crisis. So rumors of terrorism, sponsored by cult leaders based in the United States, continue to circulate regarding the second network crisis known as Pluto again. The basis for the speculation is text located on the extremist cult's bulletin board that states, "It is now time to destroy the network that spews across the 7 seas." Those affiliated with the group deny any terrorist connections, but violence against the cult members has been reported. The World Network Council, WNC, has made an announcement stating they believe the possibility of religious terrorism is low and have called for the public to remain calm during this time. Alright. Oh my gosh, there's all of the emails ever. Oh my gosh. Holy moly. Here we go. Buckle up, everybody. We're going to be doing a lot of reading. And I'm going to take a sip of water here. Clear the old throat. Let's see how this goes. Black Rose, check out the board. Awesome. Thank you. Very useful. Aura. I am sorry. Kite. I wanted you to... something... Morgana? Here's a name that's only come up a couple of times. I wanted you to something Morgana, but because of it... Orca. I'm sorry. I think she wanted us to stop Morgana. I think that's a pretty safe guess. So do no fight with Kubia? I think it's supposed to be do not fight with Kubia? Kubia is... yours and the bracelets... something? I know what that word is, but I'm not going to say it. To defeat Kubia is to something the bracelet. Do not something with Kubia something. Kubia is the bracelet's shadow. To defeat Kubia is to destroy the bracelet, so do not fight with Kubia yet. Because if we destroy Kubia and the bracelet, then we're not going to have any way of stopping Morgana. we kind of don't really know much about. I think our only reference to Morgana so far has been... maybe there's some .hack sign stuff? I forget whether Morgana was mentioned there, but I know Harold mentioned it. It was one of his notes left in one of the white rooms. I must speak with Morgana, but to go where she is, the living flesh poses a hindrance. And yes, that is the only one of those quotes I actually know by heart, because it's the one most relevant to the entire plot of the game. So, you're welcome. Yeah, Morgana, kind of a big deal. Going to become increasingly a big deal as we rocket towards the end of the game here. Oh, right. So the other interesting thing that happened in the last video, after we fought Tarvos the Avenger, when we came back to Net Slum, all the quirky little, like, partially deleted data, weird, like, AI things, whatever those are, just the weird little inhabitants of Net Slum that Help has been collecting, they all kind of spouted nonsense at us and then left. They left Net Slum, and we don't know where they went. Tartarga is kind of the most approaching sane one of them, kind of the one that we can almost seem to communicate with, the one that's been the most helpful up till now. So, Tartarga is here to talk to us about Harold, apparently. He's the old man with the scruffy beard and like the hunched back. That's who this is. So, I don't remember when, but I talked with a wandering AI named Harold. After talking his share, he asked, "Where is the sanctuary?" I don't know what he was talking about, but he was persistent, so I told him, "You know about it the best." Then, he was content and left mumbling, "Ah, that is true. I think it was in Delta Reincarnated Purgatorial Altar. Maybe you should check it out." Interesting that he bumped into an AI named Harold. I don't know if he knows that for sure it was an AI, or if there's a Harold AI in addition to Harold, the developer of the game, the person who created the world. There's something interesting going on there. There's some sort of connection. Maybe the game was made by an AI? I don't know. I do know. But you don't know. You don't know that I know. You know? Get it? Because that's Black Rose's subject. Marlo, got time? Oh gosh. So this is where everybody is going to ask us to do stuff. So he wants us to go to the Collapsed Traveler's Fort. Oh gosh, Rachel, from now on we can't be wasting time trading items here and there. Our hero's got to rush into those dungeons and rescue players. That's what's got to happen, see? Don't you think this is the dream job? Getting paid to be loved by everyone and all. When I placed an ad over at the bulletin board, I immediately got a call. The client is supposed to be at Sigma Nameless Pseudo Sea of Sand. There's probably a bunch of powerful monsters, so I better get going. So she's turned Rachel's courier service into Rachel's We Will Rescue from Scary Dungeon service. Sure. Black Rose, you know. Recently, even during class, I've asked myself, I wonder what Kite is up to. Isn't that really weird? I mean, I've never even met you. Yeah, we only met each other just recently, but it feels like we've been friends for a long time. Kind of weird. I feel that way sometimes, too. Like, I wonder what Black Rose would say. Stuff like that. Yeah, we'll send that one. Sure, see what happens. Mistral, working at home. I'm doing some admin work at home. I get all these telemarketing calls when I'm trying to work, and it's so annoying. Pretend you're not home. Maybe pretend you're not home or something. See if that works. Wise man. Lima beans. Lima beans? I don't know how you want to pronounce that. I hate them, but I love tofu. I love tofu and what is that? Edamame? I don't know what that is. I have a friend that doesn't eat vegetables, but he'll eat potatoes and corn. He just doesn't like green stuff. Balmung, question. Hypothetical question, Kite. If you were asked out by a girl you've never even talked to, what would you do? Honestly, I think I'd say no. I don't think I can go out with someone I really don't know. I mean, this is also like, welcome to online dating. Welcome to Tinder. Like, I don't like either of those. We'll just say that one. I don't know which of these is actually going to lead to more conversations and which ones are going to be dead ends, but eh. Fair eyes, as we get closer to our deadline, I keep thinking how great it would be to have a time machine. How do you define life, my boy? Pyros, you are weird as ever. I don't know about the meaning of life, but I've thought about a time machine. I like the time machine. That'd be kind of fun. Redbeard! Want to hear about a movie called Redbeard? Oh yeah, Sanjiro, the guy who just is in love with samurai movies. I like that as an idea. Like, somebody who gets into this game to roleplay a samurai because he's so obsessed with samurai in real life. Sure, yeah, let's hear about it. Gardenia, no subject. Kite, you like flowers? Yeah. They're pretty cool. Natsume, flexed arm hang. I was supposed to be doing some arm hangs in the gym, but I forgot to hang on and I fell. It was so embarrassing. You're pretty clumsy. Just take a deep breath before you hold the bar. I would have paid to see that one. I probably would have paid to see that one. That would be funny. Moonstone, the pup. Oh yeah, he's got a puppy. Did something happen to the puppy? I don't know what you're trying to say. Please write the body of the email. I beg of you. We'll guess. Just take a guess. Marlowe, weirdness. The infection is continuing, but the servers are opening up. Don't you think it's weird? I'm just trying to do the best I can from the options that I have. You're right, it is weird. Yeah, we'll send the one with more words. Rachel, savings! I've always been the type who can't continue anything for long, but there's just one thing I've managed to continue, and that's saving money! Savings is the way to go, man. You'll only keep using money if you don't put it away. Leave it in a bank and it'll grow. Maybe not much, but it's a start. Well, I'm off to check my balance. I never saved money before. I just use up whatever I have. Or birthday money. I save up the money I get from my grandparents for birthday. Wonder how much I have now. Sure. I don't actually do that, but see where that goes. New Kusagi Mario canned foods. Oh gosh, he's gonna try to be a horrible internet comedian at us, isn't he? Checked out the canned food section. There's so many of them. Yeah, it's hard to pick out the one you want. Yeah, sure. Terajima Ryoko, I'm sure you know. Oh gosh. We only recently got a PC. In this age where each person has their own PC, we are way behind. We also like to cook rice. My father is a rice freak, and he's so stubborn when it comes to rice. He likes it firm. Last time, when the rice was cooked on the soft side, he yelled, "Become one with the rice. Understand its feelings," to the cook who was on duty. My father just loves rice to death, but he's a bit too sensitive. Okay, we'll see what happens with those soon enough, I guess. Alright, message board. Black Rose told us to come here and look at some stuff. We'll check out... So, to the one who plays the flute. We'll come back to that one. That's the important one. Rachel Rescue Service, announcing a new service. Have you ever challenged a higher level dungeon but found out that the monsters were too strong? Or you've forgotten what you wanted? Or maybe you have gotten what you wanted, but you forgot to bring an escape item and you got lost. If either of those has happened to you, I'm letting you know that I've started a rescue service. Contact me if you've got problems. We'll be right on over to help you. The Rachel Rescue Center. President Rachel. Employee. Singular. 1. The only employee. Me. And she apparently got a response. Not on the message board, because we didn't see it, but... Okay, yeah. So the equation for the future. So there's this whole weird, like, probability theory around an equation and, like, using math to frame possibilities of the future and using an equation to determine what's more likely or less likely. So this has been going on for... I mean, definitely more than just this game, but it's been going on for a couple of games. So people were talking about it. It sounds fake. Infinite diversity theory. What's going on with that? It's different from all the superficial positive thinking crap and cults, and it's not pseudoscience. It's real. So, infinite diversity theory. Sorry that you guys had to get all heated over this, but from what I heard, the theory originated from the work that the world is based on. There was someone who researched an epic poem on the net and analyzed it, and that's where the equation came from. Of course, they say that the equation is all over the net, so I don't know if there's any truth to that story. You mean the epitaph of Twilight? The epic poem the world is based on. By the way, isn't the epitaph of Twilight on another thread? People who are interested in that should go read it. I read it! Thank you, Yoshi. I went to that epitaph of Twilight thread, but no one's read the original poem, right? But if it's the roots of the infinite diversity theory, then the person who researched and analyzed the epitaph of Twilight is probably that guy Harold, right? Wow, now I'm really getting into it. Interesting. So Harold, the programmer who was behind the world, we know that he was obsessed with the epitaph of Twilight and its writer, Emma, I think was her name. Interesting if he was also... I mean, it makes sense, right? As a computer programmer, he would have to know something about math and probability and stuff, because there's a lot of that in computer programming. So, interesting if he also came up with this, like, really abstract, famous math theory. Harold's coming up a lot, suddenly. T-Boz. Go look for yourself. Your future range is shrinking. Okay. Internet snark. Thank you. Abnormal state. People just complaining about what's all the weird stuff that's happening. The news is not telling me anything. Is something like Pluto's kiss happening again? Oh no, isn't this like some sort of crazy new second net crisis? Oh, I hope not. Oh, that's scary, but people are referring to this as Pluto again. Pluto's kiss was the original net crisis. Terrorism. Pluto again was caused by terrorists? That's BS! Wasn't Ultimate supposed to be a perfect operating system that can withstand cyber terrorism and computer viruses? This is no different from the last one. It's a bunch of BS. This person, Oolong High, loves their exclamation marks. That's for sure. Exclamation points, whichever it is. It's a bunch of BS. WNC and Ultimate got some serious explaining to do. Sure. Up. During the previous version. Aha! Here we go. This is a callback to .hack sign. So, the Crimson Knights. Weren't there people called the Crimson Knights before? I haven't seen them in a while. We've actually seen the ghosts of a lot of the Crimson Knight characters in the previous games. We ran into, like, Bear and Mimiru and Tsukasa, and those were some of the characters, but Subaru was in charge of the Crimson Knights, along with the Silver Knights and Krim. They clashed with Sora a lot. So this is all anime stuff. Crimson Knights, what's that? Oh yeah, I remember them. They disbanded a while ago. Ooh, Lady Subaru, yeah. Nostalgia. I wonder if Lady Subaru is still playing the game. So, Lady Subaru, if you've looked at this post, please come to Omega Obedient Someone's Nights. Interesting. We might have to go check that out and see if Subaru is actually there. Aha, here we go. To the one who plays the flute. This is the good stuff. By which I mean, I don't like where this is going to go. Okay, so location of seeds from Jin. If you're looking for the seeds to open the gates, go to Omega, Splendid, Emerald, Nobleman. Just a little. Saw a data bug at Omega Dreaming, Moonlit, Gravestone. Also should point out, this is written by Jin. This is written by Skonk. No subject, written by Kolwish. Pig, run to Omega, muted, starving, dry sea. And Doran had a dream about being attacked by a data bug at Omega, rotting countless sacrifice. These 4 people are the 4 other weird AI creatures that left Netslum. So they're giving us 4 locations where they've seen, presumably where they've seen data bugs, and they're telling us that we'll get the seeds needed to open the gates, aka the unique virus cores that we're going to have to get, probably to go visit Harold. The Harold AI. So I know this has been just a whole heck of a lot of reading. For 20 minutes. But I don't think we're going to actually have time to get to anything. So we're just going to look at these different locations. We also have a few on other servers, right? Yeah. So we're just going to look at these and figure out what we want to go check out. What level is Kite? I'm forgetting. 78. Okay. Oops. So, Marlo wants us to go here. It's level 79. We could probably tackle that. Obedient Someone's Knights. Player calling for Subaru. Level 80. Okay. Giving us a decent order to check these out. Splendid Emerald Nobleman. Also level 80. Jin, one of the inhabitants of Netslum. Skonk wants us to go here. Level 81. Another level 81. And 85. Okay, so all four of them are here in Omega server. We're gonna bounce over to Delta server real quick. This is the one that Harold told. I'm already forgetting his name. The senior AI of Netslum, the elder of Netslum, whatever that guy's name was. Tartarga. There we go. The wandering AI Harold was headed here. Level 90. So, not only are we not going to have the virus cores, we can just look and see what it is. I bet you there's going to be 4 virus cores that we need that we've never even seen before. In addition to probably something else, yeah. Yeah, so we need a W, X, Y, and a Z. So a W, we already have a Z. Yeah. Okay. So we'll get one of these from each of the 4 other places mentioned by the other Netslum AIs. I think Lambda server... I think this is just Goblin Tag. I think that's the only one that we have here, because I accidentally picked up that quest and never did anything about it. Yeah, the 6th round of Goblin Tag. I'm just never going to do that. Goblin Tag, after the first game, became just miserably unpleasant. The goblins are almost impossible to hit. Ugh, not even fun. And the reward's not even worth it, because you can't get the reward until after you've finished each game. And then with, the item level increases in the following game, the reward's already outpaced. Fun for, completionists and just for a goofy thing, but, ugh. Okay, so we have Moonstone's area, level 85, and Rachel's Rescue Service, which is only level 80. So we might just tackle this one next time. Just knock this one out of the way. No, wait, there was the level 79 one. Either way, it looks like we've got lots of level 80, 81 missions, and then a single level 85 mission, and then the level 90 story mission. So we'll see how far working our way through all these gets us. I don't know. I'm expecting we're going to have to do a little bit of grinding. And also, I guess the thing that we haven't even checked, I don't know if any of these are going to be protected areas. Oh, gross. So we might actually have to go grind for more virus cores, which I've already had to do 3 times in this freaking game. This is me. Okay, this isn't bad. We can do this. That's a lot, but we have them. I'm remembering this game gets really, really grindy, and I think that's true. I think that is correct. It really does. Okay. Anyway, and we have new mail. Of course we do. After answering all of those emails. So I think next time we're going to take a look at Marlo's mission and probably Rachel's mission. I don't know if we're going to get to both of those, but those are the next couple of things we're going to work on. Just going to start hammering these out. optional ones first to get our levels up, and then we're gonna hit all the 4 net slum locations, and then we'll go do Moonstone's thing, and maybe another level or 2 to grind us a little bit before we can take on the Herald thing. But you know, we have a clear path ahead of us for the next several videos. So, sorry we didn't actually get to any of the action today, but got all the reading out of the way. It'll be all action for the next while. So thank you all for joining me, and may the grace of the Twilight Dragon be with you.